So you guys know that I do all of this content stuff for Picture Perfect, these YouTube videos, Facebook posts, newsletters, all that good stuff. But did you know that I'm also the salesperson? So I'm hanging out in my car, making a couple of phone calls, catching up on emails, and waiting to start an estimate that I have in a couple of minutes with somebody who is interested in getting services with us. And I love giving estimates because Picture Perfect is one of the dwindling numbers of lawn care companies that still give most of our estimates in person. So we're meeting with people, we're walking the yard with them, we're getting in-person evaluations of the property. And even though it takes a little bit more time, it ends up being a lot nicer because we're all on the same page. We're actually getting eyes on the situation of the lawn from day one, and you get to put a face to the company's name, which makes a big difference. So I want to give you guys an idea whether you are considering hiring Picture Perfect and you just want to sort of know what that estimate process is like, or if you're another company and you're just trying to get an idea on how to improve your sales process. I'm going to show you guys kind of step by step what it's like for me on my side of things when I'm out at a property, getting an evaluation and working on pricing. Alright, so the first thing that I'm doing is I am going to be speaking to our prospective new client. A lot of people nowadays are giving estimates over the phone, or they're just measuring it online and then dropping it off on the door and running away. I don't like that. I want to be able to actually meet with the person who's interested in working with us because I want them to know who I am, what the company that I'm representing is all about, and answer their questions in person and be able to look at the same thing and be on the same page and get off on a good foot from day one. After all of the howdy-doos, the first question that I ask everybody is, what's the story with your lawn? Tell me what's going on. How long have you been here? What are you seeing going on right now? Why are you calling us? Because everybody's going to have a different answer, and I don't want to give some memorized speech that sounds just kind of like a bit almost, that isn't necessarily going to be relevant to this actual person, this unique homeowner with their unique lawn who's interested in working with us. That's not the personalized service that Picture Perfect as a company wants to represent. So once we've touched a little bit on those questions and those concerns and have walked the property, gotten everything straight, learned a little bit about what we're able to do better or differently than what's been done in the past, the next step is for me to measure and evaluate the property. The square footage of a lawn area tells us exactly how much fertilizer we're going to be applying and how long it's going to take to service, which is exactly what we base our rates on to make sure that they are fair to everybody and accurate for our applicators to spend the time and products that they need to make sure that your lawn is picture perfect. Based on the preference of the homeowner, I can either give the price for the service in person or I can email it to them, either way, so that they have time to think about it and talk to their spouse and do what they need to do to make sure it's going to be the best fit for them. Once that estimate is sent, I call, text, email, follow up multiple times over the course of at least a few weeks to make sure that their questions are answered and that they don't have anything that they're wanting to revisit or go back over before they make their decision. Lawn care is a big investment for almost every homeowner. It's not a small amount of money, and it's a very complicated service that they deserve to be able to understand and know what they're spending their money on. As a result, the person that they meet with who represents the company, gives them pricing and answers their questions, should treat them with courtesy and respect. That's a really, really important thing, and that's a huge foundation for all of our services and the quality that we provide. So for my professional followers, tell me, what do you think? Are you still giving estimates in person most of the time, or are you giving them over the phone or using a satellite to measure? I want to know what you guys are doing and how the results have been for you. Be sure to comment below. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you're watching this because you're interested in getting an estimate from Picture Perfect Lawn Maintenance, be sure to call our office because this is the perfect time of year to get on our schedule. I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you have a picture perfect day.